Your new CD coming out. It's called Signal Hill Revival. When's it due out?
I think they said November, but I don't know. We're still actually just this morning we're working on the songbook and
Oh, cool.
fixing some of the chords and stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised if it was December, but maybe late November.
Cool. So is there a sort of this a spiritual theme or something God was moving in your spirit that kind of ties the record together?
I think more than anything, it was like I haven't done a record in a long time, and so some of the songs are songs I've just written over the years, and there's a few newer ones, and but it was more of an experience, really. I remember when Casey at the Vineyard asked me to do a record, asked if I wanted to. I just told him, yeah, I'd love to do one, and I asked him if I could just do it this way, where we set up in a studio with my worship team and just set up in a circle and let it rip, and not really too much overdubs or fixing anything. So it was kind of a dream of mine to do a record like that for a long time, and just kind of see what happened. So it's kind of cool they took a risk on me, and we'll see if it goes anywhere, but at least it's kind of I always was telling the guys that, we also filmed it. We had a friend who
awesome.
brought in a couple of cameras, and we filmed it in HD and widescreen, and so along with the CD will come a documentary, a DVD with the
awesome.
CD. So it was really, it was just, if anything, it's a cool scrapbook for my kids, But,
yeah.
But I don't know. I'm really excited how it turned out, and my friend Mark Ford produced it, and so I'm a big fan. I've always been a big fan of his, and so just being able to work with him like that was really fun, really good.
Yeah, that's awesome. So it'll have a DVD with it. So the record's largely sort of a live studio album, you'd say.
Yeah.
Awesome. Are you using any of the songs that are on this record in corporate worship right now?
Yeah, I mean, a song called "I Will Trust You," and we re-recorded that.
Oh, okay.
And a song called "Glory to the King" that we do a lot. And I did a song that John Barnett wrote. It's a great song. "How Great Is the Lord's Love," and I did a really cool song too by Ryan Delmore.
Oh, cool.
But he wanted to do on his record, and I said I kind of arm wrestled him for it. No way, he let me do that one. And so he goes, "Okay, you do it, but if you don't do it, I'm going to put it on mine." I said, "No, I'm doing it." So it's on my record. So.
That's awesome.
He's just a great writer.
Yeah.
His songs are awesome.
Yeah, I'm enjoying his new album a lot. Speaking of him, I interviewed him a couple weeks ago, and he threw out a wild rumor you can either deny or agree with, but he said you two might be going out and doing playing together at some churches. I don't know where, if it was just going to be California or not. Are you guys gonna play together on a little mini tour or church tour or anything like that?
Yeah, we've definitely talked about that. I mean, right now we were supposed to go do something in Colorado, and but it's just real tight right now financially for churches, and we don't want to really ask for an amount of money or anything, but just the plane flights and obviously with our wives and kids, it's nice to bring home something. So right now we're kind of on hold with that just because churches are having a hard time, and so I think probably the beginning of next year we're going to try and plan something where we do some stuff together. I'm going up to his neck of the woods in November and lead worship at a church near him, and then probably lead worship at his church as well. And so we'll play together and do some stuff together. But yeah, we'd like to set up a proper thing.
Awesome.
Maybe do some stuff overseas together. That'd be good.
Oh, that'd be killer. Who's on the album? Who you got playing with you on it?
Yeah, it's really just great friends, friends of a couple people I've played with for years. Is Brian Eichler, who plays drums. We call him Icky, and we played for almost 20 years together. And his wife is Jamie Eichler, and she used to sing with a band called the Violet Burning years ago.
Oh, awesome.
But they're both at my church, and we're just best friends. And so she sings with me, and then a girl named Janine Silstra, she sings with me too. She's great, and she's a good drummer too. But and then Mark played all the guitars, and I played rhythm guitars and acoustic guitars, but he played all electric guitars and played like lap steel and stuff like that. And,
cool.
Janice is a great accordion player, and she played Wurlitzer and upright piano. And then a guy, Rick Camrock, who's a worship leader at my church, he played B3, and he played some piano and Wurlitzer too. And Ryan Delmore played bass on a couple songs and acoustic guitar on a couple songs. But the way we tracked it was like Ryan's song, I just wanted him to play on his song, so I just sang, which was really nice for me to not have to play anything. So he played acoustic guitar in the control room, and the rest of the band was out in the main room, and I just got to sing.
Nice.
And then one of my best friends, Ryan Damiencio, is my bass player normally. He played bass on most of the record. And let's see. Yeah, and then my sister-in-law, she's a gospel artist named Krista Lewis. She was in town for the Harvest Crusade, that Glory does, and so she lives in Montana. So it worked out where she was in town at the perfect weekend, because we were recording this. We only had 3 days to record the whole record, and so she was here on those 3 days. So the second day she came and we did a duet, and I got a song called Brighter Day. So she was here, and so we had her on the DVD as well, and interviewed her, and we just stood next to each other and sang that song. It was really cool.
Awesome. So is the songs I heard are obviously kind of up your alley, gospel, blues stuff. Are there any, I don't know, maybe surprise tracks that go outside of that, or is it all pretty much all gospel blues on it?
There's a few songs there's probably 3 songs that are almost 10 minutes long. And because Mark's playing with us, so it's just so nice to hear him worship with his guitar. And so we let it go. The first song on the record is called Sweet Mercy, and at least half the song is just guitar solo, but it's not like just meathead jamming guitar solos. To me, at least to me, it feels like worship still.
Yeah.
And so it's we like to do that at church even too, and sometimes it's good for me to shut up, because people want to express their heart to the Lord with their own words, and so sometimes just having music is great.
Yeah.
So we tried to do that on this record as well, and let the music worship the Lord, and then if people are having a worship experience or trying to worship the Lord just with it, they can have spaces of time where they can express their own words to the Lord. And there's another song Mark wrote called Deep Water, and it's a really haunting song, and that was kind of a surprise, because we weren't going to do it, because I didn't feel like I really related to it. But then the more I listened to it, and the more I was like, well, no, I think everyone can relate to this song, because it's a song he wrote that's coming out of a real dark place, and just a heart cry, just crying out to the Lord, asking him to drown him with his love, and it's a really, really great song. It's probably my favorite song on the record, and it's just really good. So I think that'll be a good one for people to discover.